All right, so now we're going to look at the school bus manager side of the tablet, and this definitely will be very beneficial for you all as far as getting student information. And so basically, as you see, I'm back on the home screen. Same thing, I'm going to swipe up, get to the app drawer. You won't see Chrome just as a listed app by itself, but in the Google folder up there, when I press that and then go to Chrome, then it'll take me right into it. Now, I have this web page saved as my home screen in Google Chrome, so it pops up right away. I'll make sure I send this web address in the email so you can have quick access to it as well. And then from there, just gonna log in, and I already have it saved. So we're gonna log in, and then this is what you're gonna see first. So this is gonna be the home screen that's gonna show up, and it's already on the default session that it needs to be, which is this top section. And so there are a couple different areas we're going to go to here on the left that's going to give us different types of information. And so the main area we're going to go to is view runs. And so you press view runs, then you see the blue bar loading up at the top from left to right. Pretty much anything you do inside School Bus Manager, once you press something, you're gonna see that blue bar loading up. And so you're gonna, have to give it those few seconds. But as you saw, it loaded up pretty quick. And now here's a list of drivers, or excuse me, contractors, and the routes that they have in alphabetical order by first name. So, see, we start with Adam, and then we continue down here, and it goes through his AM and PM runs, and then now we're down to Brad, and so on and so forth. So whether you're the contractor or the driver, and so in this case for Bonnie, she drives AM 10. So that would be where she would go to look at her information if there was something that she needed. So we'll use that as the example. So if we're looking, say for example, she just wanted to see what it looks like, because the information that's here is exactly the information that parents see when they log into School Bus Manager. And so in order to see what the route information looks like, and also to be able to see some student information, you would just double tap in the box. And so there you got your blue line loading up again. Then once it loads up, you'll see how the screen will change. And on the right, you'll see like an overview of the route. And then underneath, now we have the route itself, and you can see the first stop location. It shows what the arrival stop time is listed for the locations, and then how many riders. And so if we just scroll down a little bit, so for example, we see 834 Longwood, we show a stop time listed as 7:06, and then there are 4 riders that are showing. Now again, to the right, you can just see an overview of what the route looks like just at a glance. But otherwise, if say Bonnie was looking at some information for a student that she picks up at the 834 Longwood stop, where it says riders, if you press that, it will open up a little dialog box of the riders who are assigned to that route. And if you look there, you will be able to see their names and a contact phone number for that student. And so it's not like the student's actual cell phone number when you're talking middle and high school. These are the parents. So the number 1 contact parent in their list, that's the phone number that populates there. And so this is a quick way to be able to see what order your stops are listed in, to see what riders are assigned to your stops. And so when I'm looking for route updates or things that, any adjustments that you have, you'll be able to see anytime you log in here and it loads up, it's showing you real time exactly what I show on my side, which is again the same thing that the parents see. And so if there's adjustments, or if the order isn't exactly right, then you can let me know and say, hey, I need you to switch 5 and 6 around, or whatever the case is, and then I can go in, make the change, and then now it'll be accurate, or even adjusting the time so that they're more accurate, and then everyone is seeing the same information. So that's how you would do that to get that info. And then otherwise, to get a little more information, you would want to go to the Riders tab here. And when you press Riders, this is the primary index of all the students that are in the system. And so with this, the easiest way to do this is search by name. So in this example, I'll just type in my last name, and I'm gonna hit next. And then as you see, the keyboard is still there in the way. The bottom right-hand corner here, you still have these icons, and then you have an arrow pointing down. If you press that arrow, it'll just move the keyboard out the way. So now, since I typed in my last name, the students listed in the district with that last name are going to populate as far as riders, because I have it selected for riders. And so 2 of my sons are riders on the bus, and they both ride bus 17. But ultimately, so if Jim Snow is, looking to try to confirm who is this kid that's been getting on the bus, if you then tap the student's name, what happens is their page of information pops up. So then you have a picture of the student up there, and then you have the parent information, name, phone number, email address, so on and so forth. It shows the school that they attend. So it gives you information that you can have. And so again, when you all reach out to me and say, hey, I have this student here, can you give me a phone number, or can you call mom and what have you, I go right into this system, pull their name up just like I showed you, and then I get the information from there. So this is very beneficial. And of course, during route, when it's active or real time, as I put it, of course, you're going to call over the radio and have me do the calling for you because you're in the bus and you're driving it. But outside of route time, this would be a useful tool to be able to just kind of see what things look like and to get any information or even see photos of the students who are on your bus.